Hello.
This is our sister show to cut into the bull, where we bring you the weekly world of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week. It is what it says on the tin, really.
Yep.
So, what people are getting wrong? Secret tunnels under Gene Hackman's house.
Oh, there's been talk of secret tunnels between loads of famous people's houses, isn't there?
There has indeed. This is from an article called What People Get Wrong This Week. I've seen this crop on YouTube a few times and some reels as well.
Have you?
Yes.
Fake news, is it?
It's probably fake news, but it's weird and it's news, nonetheless. Yeah. And wouldn't it be ace if it, in a way, if it was? Right, anyway. A recent YouTube video from the channel, The Ultimate Discovery, makes some claims that might surprise fans of actor Gene Hackman. According to the video, FBI agents searching Hackman's home following his death discovered a hidden passageway concealed behind the library wall. And if you were going to have a hidden passageway...
No, it's got to be behind the art library.
I pull the book,
100%.
The fucking wall spins. Come on.
Or a little bust.
Yes.
You just like move
pull
the head down or something.
Or you go 60s Batman, pop the bust up, press the red button, close it back down.
Or a candelabra.
Candelabra. I'll accept any of that.
Yeah.
Glory hole.
No.
Mike, where'd that come from?
Just like sticking his dick in things.
Clearly it's come from the glory hole.
I just want to know who you're keeping behind there, and who you're keeping them for so long. How long are you keeping them? Who and how is what I want to know. Who and how long?
You'll never know.
Open the bookcase.
He's got a little tube that runs from his George Foreman grill straight into their mouth.
Oh, God! It's become a hostage situation.
We don't know what he was up to.
We know what you're up to, though.
There's me and Pete, Clair being innocent. You know, I do the book myself.
And you want to stick your penis in it.
Oh, I found the secret passageway.
I don't need a key. This is my key.
Well, what there is in this vast, eerie underground warehouse, there was documents, antiques, old photographs, and parts of unidentifiable machines. The walls were covered in runes and symbols that seemed to be of ancient origin and could not be translated. Not only that, the bunker connects to larger networks of tunnels similar to the catacombs of Paris. So, lined with skulls and bones.
Wasn't he in a little fucking, like, mansion in the middle of nowhere in Mexico?
That's why you need a tunnel to somewhere.
Where the fuck are those tunnels going to? Unless they're like hundreds and thousands of miles, they're not going anywhere near Hollywood and all that bullshit. So unless he's got his own fucking little cult thing going on, sounds like
Well, it
such
says it connects to a
bullshit.
larger network of tunnels.
Yeah, I know, but where are all those tunnels going then, and who are they going to?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
where he lived, I don't think it was like the Hollywood of fucking.
Wasn't it? I don't know where now.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was
I don't know where he lived, but what I do remember is thinking, fucking hell, that looks dilapidated for a ridiculously expensive house.
But
So they clearly haven't both been in a position to do anything with it.
they both aged. You know what I mean? She was late 60s, early 70s, something
He
like
was
that.
95, was he not?
He was well in his 90s. 93, I think. I got him in my head.
He was always old, wasn't he?
He was always
He was in
old.
the French Connection, looks like an old man. It was the 70s.
Well, you think he was 50 when we were born? You know what I mean?
Was he?
He was already in his 50s when we were born.
Oh, yeah.
So we started watching him in Superman,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Crimson Tide,
and he was
actually.
well in his
Oh,
50s.
Crimson Tide's in 90s. Superman's.
I know Crimson Tide's like 91, but
We'd have definitely watched Superman before
yeah,
that.
probably. That's a great film, though, isn't it? Crimson Tide.
I think it was Superman.
That's
Superman's
not
a
bad.
good film.
Well, it's a pretty good story if you can swallow the premise. Actor Gene Hackman is a character in a Lovecraft novel. It's probably not true. We don't know. Apparently the content on the Ultimate Discovery channel is for entertainment only. Our information may not always be correct, up to date or complete. Always consult experts and do your own research. But about 1 million people have viewed it, despite
And
the
they probably
disclaimer.
believe it, yeah.
And of course, it's spread there the internet that Gene Hackman is some kind of mass serial killing Satanist.
I hope not.
Cultist, I bet.
Occultist. Remember, a cult, Claire, does not necessarily mean evil.
No.
A cult means
Christianity's a cult.
occult.
Oh, right.
The occult, as I would say it, because I don't pronounce O's, that literally translates to hidden knowledge. So it's not necessarily evil, only how you use it.
I thought you were saying it was a cult.
Oh, I bet cult got people down there and got them to kill themselves.
So you were going on cult, not
Occult. Well, either way, the runes are a cult.
Yeah.
So, occult.
Well, I hope it's not true.
Yeah, so do I, to be fair.
What happened if you didn't know about him?
Sorry?
What happened if you didn't know about him? Or...
What do you mean?
Well, I'll be asking the question by some sort of secret door in my library.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
but
didn't
how
know about
long's
them.
how long's
Maybe.
he had the house?
Well, he had
Oh,
dementia,
years, they've
but-
lived there years. It was dilapidated as shit.
But who did they buy it off? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good question.
It could have been some kind of
Could have been
chain-
Jeffrey Epstein for all we know.
Could have been Mexico's
Jorge Epsteino.
exactly.
Yes, it could have been.
Well, I hope he's not a murdering pedo.
Yeah, I'm up for that. I hope he isn't.
Someone is.
Why?
We know plenty are.
Why is someone a murdering pedo?
But
Allegedly.
if they have found, like, you know, if maybe it's not him, but there still is
Why? Well, they found
catacombs full of bodies and,
No.
Well, we think it's bollocks, so
you know,
there's no evidence.
somebody is.
There's no
Isn't-
evidence.
if
It's just
it's-
one
isn't-
video channel.
It's bollocks.
But
Then
it
again,
could
is
be true.
Is that something the FBI would
Concealed, of
disclose?
course it is. They were evidence of their Molech worshipping cult leaking out into mainstream media, do they?
Yeah. Who knows?
The
I hope it's
bastards.
Okay, moving on. French deputy to US, give us back the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, fuck off! What a load of codswallop.
Codswallop.
God.
I love that.
It's a great word. I've not used it for many years, I don't think. But no, that is the perfect codswallop time.
What do you mean by codswallop?
There's a load of bollocks.
What?
The French aren't going to fucking get the Statue of Liberty back, are they?
It's a protest, isn't it?
Yeah. It's saying
Let's say
you're not living
seriously.
up to the ideals
Yeah.
of what the statue represents.
Liberté, equality, equality. I think.
Yeah, but that's
think
not.
fraternity.
Yeah, but you're
Eh?
reading into it.
Fraternity.
Fraternity.
You're reading into it as it's supposed to be read into, whereas the headline is made to make people think the French want the statue back.
Well, of course, it's a headline, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but
That's
given
what
the-
I'm saying. It's
given
a
the-
load of bollocks.
Political context of what's been happening recently, it seems to. Well, you're not embodying those values anymore, those ideals.
You don't
Give us it
deserve,
back.
You
You
don't
deserve
deserve
it.
it.
Give us it back, or stick it off the coastline.
We'll stick it next to the Eiffel Tower.
Or stick it next to Brest.
Stick it right in the middle of the British Channel,
English.
not the English Channel. Yeah, right in the middle of like.
It's not the
Normandy.
American channel yet.
Oh God! Don't joke. You could be closer to the truth than you realise.
Let's go, Mike.
Yeah, so Raphael Glucksmann urges America to return New York City's famed statue, citing divergent values in the Trump era. Give us back the Statue of Liberty. Centre-left politician Raphael Glucksmann said at a convention at his Place Publique centre-left movement, "We're going to say to the Americans who have chosen to side with the tyrants, to give the Americans who fired researchers for demanding scientific freedom, give us back the Statue of Liberty," he told cheering supporters. "We gave it to you as a gift, but apparently you despise it, so it will just be fine here at home."
What?
Imagine that actually. Imagine them actually moving it. Where would they put it?
No,
But
they're not moving it. It's
No,
just,
but
he's
just-
done it as a political stunt, hasn't he?
Yeah, I know, but where would they put it if they did move it?
You'd have to stick it off the coast, wouldn't you?
Off the coast of where?
France.
Normandy,
What?
Nah, they're
In
Atlantic
between-
seas, man.
in between Normandy and Dover. Smack bang in the middle. Just
They can't stick
peeking out
him in
the
the
top.
English Channel. It's the busiest shipping lane in the world.
Yeah.
See it?
Can't just pop a statue in there.
They
Just
just
on a
like
plinth.
stick it on. Yeah, it just be
Yeah, I'm not
on like
saying it's not on a plinth, but then we're going to fucking make a plinth. That's going to cost millions.
You
Stick it on it.
you can
Right,
use the Eurotunnel
some
as a
fucker will run
base.
into it. Even if we stick some red lights on the crown and we can't make the most of the world's expensive lighthouse smacking them in the English Channel,
Yeah,
can we?
yeah, it's fine.
You
just
people
use
are mad.
Use the Eurotunnel as its base. You know what I mean? That's
Well, so
its
we've got
foundation
another fucking
already.
so many thousand tons bearing down
Not
on
a
it.
problem, mate. It's been well made.
No, it hasn't. Half of it's French.
Yeah, so stick it over the French side.
They've already got one apparently. They have a smaller copy of the statue on a small island on the Seine.
Yeah, it's about 3 foot tall. That doesn't count.
In Paris.
I just think it's silly, innit? I understand what they're saying, but
Look at that. We have statues everywhere in London, and none of them are that fucking design.
That's
No, I
just
think
a-
they'd-
that's just a no news clip of news. That's just not.
They
not
did
news.
actually say this. It caused a little bit of a stir in the US.
Sure, it would.
People in the administration responded to them saying, "I bet you go fuck yourself." Not in those words. Anyway, I was in
Surprise me if it wasn't them.
I was in this interesting chat group the other day, and apparently the US is going to start bombing the Houthis.
The what?
I invited you to this interesting chat group. And they said all these times for starting to bomb the Houthi rebels, and you know how they don't want to help the Europeans no more.
What?
You not seen this in the news?
I've not seen it.
Oh, basically, US, let's say high command, let's say the administration, you know, they're all in a single sort of telegraph group, like a WhatsApp group.
Mm.
And some journalists got invited into it, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to start bombing the Houthi rebels. This is going to be the first wave takes off. This is the drones. Their bombs are going to hit first. Then the third wave takes off. We're going to bomb these, take any military capabilities these guys have got." And this guy's like, "Should I be in this group?" He literally texts it. He's a reporter, and he got added to it.
I
He's
know,
like-
I've seen it. It's all
He's
over
like,
the
"Should
news.
I be in this group?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you gonna be? Like, what are you doing here?"
Fuck.
You know, Trump's in this group, JD Vance is in this group, it's just a little WhatsApp group.
Oh, imagine getting invited to that.
Well, I did, it was terrible. These are not the Europeans, they're like us. No, American listeners do, they love us. But your government doesn't seem to like us very much.
They don't class us as like we're not Europeans though. They class Europeans as from us, past us.
To the cheese eating surrender monkeys.
Yeah, basically we're British. That's the Americans don't think of us as Europeans like that. That we are. They single us out. They do, and like
And we've singled ourselves out.
You're singing the songs,
yeah. By fucking putting all that water around us, that's not helped us, is
It
it?
hasn't.
Fucking.
I was thinking politically
Bring
myself.
back Doggerland.
Yeah, bring it back.
It was called Doggerland.
It
wasn't
was something like that, yeah. You know, there's Doggers Bank off the coast of Hull. It's a fishing site. It's
Right.
famous.
Yeah.
It used to be what joined Britain to the mainland. Not only was Dover, it was also this land corridor between Denmark and Norway, Scandinavia, and
I thought it was
UK.
France.
No, it was the northern bit,
Was
wasn't
it? Yeah, northern France.
it? Anyway,
Then it was a land bridge between Britain and mainland Europe. Only a few thousand years ago.
And then we flooded it because we
Well-
didn't like the French.
no, we built a tunnel to make up for it.
Naturally got flooded.
Well, we know.
I'm sure it was called Doggerland.
We just got some spades and just dug out a bit of land and let the water pour in. Like, there you go,
Enough of
a bit
you
more
Frenchies.
sea now. We've got our own little moat all around our country.
That's it. A moat.
Yeah,
Gotta love it. Saved our ass enough.
that's a new take on the sea, isn't it? No, it's just a moat. Just our moat.
Kept us from eating pasties in a fucking eating pasties sat outside a cafe. So it did. We ate indoors. None of this eating outdoors, eating bread, all that weird shaped bread.
Little
No
bits of
riding around
cold
on
meat.
bikes with onions around our necks.
No.
An English breakfast is an English breakfast. And one day I will lead a column of tanks into Paris.
Yep, Doggerland.
Interesting.
And it was submerged underwater between 10 and 7,000 years ago.
That's not that long ago. But either way, I don't want to get too political, but I'm quite angry and disappointed by the US's recent stance. They won't back us up, and so it's a ball down to. Should the worst come, they won't back us up. And I kind of appreciate this stance that this French deputy has said, in a way. They're not embodying the ideals that they've been telling us they embody. Like, hey, we've got your back. We've got your back should the worst happen.
I almost think what they're trying to say, though, the Americans, in a way, is like, come on, Europe. Look how fucking many countries you've got to get. You know what I mean? You can't
They've got our
handle your
back.
own. You can't handle your own shit, though. You're big enough to fucking handle your own stuff by now, surely.
They've got our back. That's the agreement. We had their back. We spent 20 years at war with them. In Afghanistan and Iraq, we had their back when Article 5 was invoked.
So basically, they're not happy because he's
They didn't-
unfunded stuff, like defunded.
It's not just that, is it?
It's the what is
It's
it like?
anti-democracy, is that anti-immigrants?
Liberty, equality, brotherhood. What's the others?
Oh, I like Trump. I think he's doing great, isn't he?
Right, okay.
I don't agree with the whole. I don't agree with the stance on Ukraine. I don't agree with the stance of his people
It's
saying.
not my assessment of the situation.
We'll leave Europe to it. We don't like European freeloading. Made a promise years ago to watch our back,
No, if you think about it from an American's point of view,
but they made a
Has
promise.
the average American's life got any better?
I don't know, but maybe he's just going with what the people are thinking. Like our Prime Minister should. What do you think?
But they made a promise to have our back.
Well, maybe they've got to deal with some home issues first.
They
Maybe they're
spent
getting
a
their
fuck
priorities
ton of
right
money on
for
the
a
military.
minute.
They spent the whole point of them spending a fuck ton of money on the military up to 2001 was to fucking stop the Russians, and then obviously the war on terror started. But they're still spending a fuck ton of money on the military just for this fucking occasion, aren't they? Surely should we get into the shit? We've always got your back. NATO, we're all together. No, fuck those guys. I think it's horrific.
Very selfish, isn't it?
That's Trump all over, isn't it?
Yeah. But can you blame him, right? Because all he's had since getting his
Well, the way
first office.
The way he's looking at it is the fact that he says that Europe ain't paying their way.
But think of it like this as
They
well.
ain't paying enough for defence. But America spends nearly half their fucking...
Think of it like this as well. Who, after his first, when he was defeated by Biden, he was made a laughing stock of by all fucking world leaders, and most world leaders were quite open about how much they didn't like Trump and things like that. You know what I mean? There was a lot of negative against Trump leading up to this campaign. A lot of negative towards Trump. So the poor fucker probably like, well, nobody fucking likes me. Fuck you all. You know what I mean?
You expect certain alliances and things like that to be upheld.
Of course you do, but at the same time, the guy has had a fucking personal attack, constant for years.
You can find that most European countries are welcoming him. You know what I mean? The media might have slated him, but that's not how the official government stance, is it?
No, a lot of...
Yeah, we're always going to suck up to America for because...
My point, I don't think anybody
And the
ever...
world superpower.
I don't think anybody ever thought he was going to get back into power.
I like
So
his
people were
businessman
honest about
stance
him.
on it.
I don't dislike him. I don't like him. I'm a bit indifferent. Some things that he said are fucking shocking. Some things he said are like, oh, I see the sense in that. He's just very fucking hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. That is Trump all over,
But
I
they
think.
promised to have our backs.
Ben, that was 70 years ago.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
They
the
rebuilt
other
us
thing.
for this. They rebuilt us today.
They did.
The Marshall Plan.
One of the best things
They
America ever
literally
did.
rebuilt Europe. Hey, if Russia ever plays up again, we've got you.
So if
Yeah, but
Kit,
it's cozy up to Russia now.
I know, and this is what icks me a little bit. Is that a word? Icks? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I say it.
Dicks.
It irks me a little bit. It's like, well,
so you'd be upset if Keir Starmer turned around tomorrow and says we're going to be like, you know, not spending money on that and spending the money on the, you know, the money we've had to take off the pensioners and, you know, let's say the homeless that are on the street at the moment. Would you be upset?
what's the
What do you
alternative?
mean?
If you're sort of like, you know, not putting as much funding into, like, you know, basically the
Public
same
services.
to-
Austerity.
no, like that, you know, war on
Ukraine.
and that.
So we're sending. We're
So just
sending.
doing the same as
We took that out of foreign aid.
I thought we'd just paid more.
No, we took it out
Wait,
of foreign aid. We took an extra 1.2 billion at the foreign aid budget and said, right, that's what we're giving Ukraine.
That's what Trump's doing. He's just trying to sort of like, you know, be a businessman about it.
But
He's
For the US aren't sending them like brand new shit. They're sending them stuff they've had sat in the reserves for 5 to 10 years. Stuff that even though it's really advanced, isn't what they've got now.
I think we need to move on anyway.
Yeah, I think we do.
sorry.
Right.
No, right, we've just been on this subject for a good 10 minutes now. It's like, yeah.
Well, what
Let's
else
go.
we got anyway? What else we got? Go on.
Cruel twist.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Light and fluffy.
Cruel twist of fate as mum slit own son's throat after dream Disney trip. What?
Oh, fucking hell.
Saritha
Ramarju.
Mamarju, 48, has been charged with a murder after allegedly cutting her son's throat in a hotel room in Santa Ana, California, the day after the pair visited Disneyland.
Oh, fucking
What
hell.
is going on?
Here's your one last good memory, son. Slice. Oh.
Prosecutors have hit Sarathina with a murder charge and additional felony of using a deadly weapon.
Good.
Why is it an additional? Surely a murder charge is just a
They have
murder
things
charge.
on, don't they?
It has the total up, didn't it? Has a sentence up.
Oh, so she allegedly took a large kitchen knife. It's not allegedly, is it? If she did.
Well, I guess that they're having a trial now, so
Nothing's
you have
been
to
proven
you have to
yet,
say
has it?
allegedly
Yeah.
until it's been proven.
Like Cliff Richards is allegedly a paedophile.
Anyway, this happened on Wednesday, the March 19th. Yeah, Santa Ana police reports.
Fucking hell.
What is going on?
Any, like, why?
Something's going on, like either they're getting divorced or she's gonna kill herself. I don't know. They're taken to Disney World for 3 days.
I was going to say, it's just...
That's like, that screams to me like, hey, I'm giving him the best weekend of his life before I end it. It's premeditated.
Could be.
Shocking, isn't
It's
it?
horrible.
It's like when you split up with someone and they're like, was it good? You're like, yeah, of course it was.
Wrong.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh,
Oh,
Smith,
yeah.
my son's dad. There we go. She's gone mad from the divorce. What's
They've
that called?
taken the boy on holiday to Disneyland as part of a 3-day custody visitation, so she possibly didn't have her child all the time and just had him for
Yeah.
the weekend. Oh, so it's a spiteful.
Potential conflict between the parents that may have contributed to the boy's death.
Oh,
She's done it out of spite.
Jesus. That's
So I
awful.
can't have him, no one can.
Oh, that's
Maybe that's
horrible.
what it is. It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Well, we're getting happy next.
Fucking best be.
I'm afraid not. The world's full of death and misery, I'm afraid.
Anti-burglary dogs keep getting stolen as fearsome breed tops the UK's most nicked.
Because that was quite ironic.
So,
Anti-burglary dogs are getting stolen.
yeah.
Oh, why do I have the feeling I know which breed this is that's considered an anti-burglary
Rottweiler.
dog? But guess what? It really isn't.
No,
So dog thefts are sweeping the UK as thieves are now going after bigger and more intimidating breeds, with Rottweilers topping the charts for the most stolen dog.
But they just walk off with you.
So they can fetch $2,500 on the black market.
Jesus. That's... do you know...
Pedigrees.
My first ever ride, Rosie, we paid £200 for.
Huh.
Blue, I paid 400, but he was second hand. He was 9 months old when I had him.
Can't call a dog second hand, Ben.
Yeah, well, they'd had him from he's pre-owned. They had him for 8
Can't pre-owned either.
They had him for 8 weeks.
Alright, loved again.
To 9 months.
That'll do.
They had him from 8 weeks to 9 months, and they said, "Oh, we can't get on with him." Blah blah blah. He was the most affectionate, fucking loyal dog in the world.
Maybe he's dribbled on him and they were like, nah, he's not for us.
Maybe, but that dog understood everything I fucking said to him. I swear to God. Max, on the other hand, would just walk off for a fucking sausage. To be fair, he would just, as much as I love Maximus Decimus Meridius, don't tell him, but Blue's my favourite.
So last year alone, an estimated 1,808 dogs were snatched across the UK,
Bastards.
according to police reports.
Absolute cunts.
Yeah.
So yeah, and these and Rottweilers seem to be at the top of the list, and other XL bullies, things like that
They've
as
been,
well.
they've been dropping 49% because of the ban.
Yeah.
55 kg.
So these beefy dogs are often used to scare off burglars, but now they're being nicked themselves. We used to get sign up to provide.
No,
What?
you don't need to be.
Who used your sign to provide context? Fuck me. Oh shit. Despite their tough exterior, dog lovers are fighting back, insisting the stigma between Rottweilers isn't behind the rise in thefts. Beverly Cuddy, editor of Dogs Today magazine. Dogs get magazines now.
Yep.
I didn't realise they could read. And she's a patron of the campaign group Stolen and Missing Pets Alliance. She said it's difficult to know what is going through the thieves' minds. Sometimes...
It's quite clear, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I want to steal the dog!
To make some money.
Sometimes they may have a specific purpose in mind for them. A Rottweiler might be sold as a guard dog. Or they might be thinking it'll breed them and then abandon them, and then they are no longer...
When they're no longer
when
fertile.
they're no longer fertile, which
This
is
isn't
why...
happy.
No, it's it's so
But
cute.
but look at that cute Rottweiler puppy. Oh, Max was like that. Oh,
Yeah.
except with freakishly huge paws.
So basically,
Basically,
dogs
Rottweiler-
are getting nicked and
dogs are
Rottweilers are on the rise.
dogs are getting nicked. But a good chunk of them are Rottweilers, because most Rottweilers nowadays are really friendly and will walk off with you for a sausage. Until they boils down to.
Yeah.
That's why more of them get nicked, because they're like, ooh. Hello.
They're
Sausage?
simple,
Sausage.
loving dogs, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're absolutely are.
Unless they've been brought up to be
Mistreated.
bastards.
Well, that's the same with any dog, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I've met more nasty Jack Russells than I have Rottweilers, let's put it that
100%.
way.
I've known more Jack Russells that have had to have been destroyed because of their viciousness than any big dog. I've never known a Staffy, like Staffordshire Bull Terrier, or like what you'd call your pit bulls.
So a Jack Russell
Americans.
suck off another dog.
Of course you have. Obviously you have.
Fuck, you watch German Schwarzer movies?
No, it happened in real life, didn't
Of
it?
course it
No,
did.
not there.
You
No,
were, you
no,
were,
like
you were
that.
sat there with the fucking poor little Jack Russell's head underneath that Rottweiler going,
I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, this is the thing. At least, let's give him some credit, he was watching it on fucking
We were
some
kids, we
website.
were playing on the mount.
Were you jacking off
A
of
lot of
this?
shit happened on this mountain.
Yeah.
Like,
Were you jacking
We
off?
had the one-eyed paedophile that lived on the mount.
more of this has happened in his head than I can remember.
It definitely happened. I don't know if you were there or not.
I wasn't there.
But there was a big, like, Great Dane.
Okay.
So this little Jack
Funnier.
Russell just came up to it and just went underneath it and just started sucking it off.
Sucking it off or licking his balls?
Well,
Just licking
probably
his
licking,
penis.
maybe.
What are you counting as oral here?
I don't know. I wasn't. You know, it just caught my eye.
I was too busy getting my penis out.
I was like, oh, you don't see that every day.
You clearly do.
Wow.
Oh, shit me. Right, and on that note, I think we should end this programme.
Yeah.
A lot happened on that mound.
It's a lot more than I remember. I'm not sure any repressed.
I was going to say, you've repressed it all, clearly. In like another 10, 20 years, you'll just have a fucking big stroke, and it'll all be because of these repressed memories. And throughout, you'll be like unconscious, but you'll be reliving all of these repressed memories, and you'll wake up, and it's all you'll be able to remember. You won't have any memory of anything else, just those repressed memories.
Shit, there was a one-eyed paedophile in the woods. I had a black shadow with a machine gun. Oh.
Do you know what? I do think there's a fucking Oscar-winning performance for that particular play I might write.
Things we saw.
The mound.
Things we saw. We'll call it things we saw on the mount.
Oh boy, yeah. There was a lot.
In your head.
It happened, mate. It happened.
Right, well. I don't know. I see that.
Wish it didn't, but it did.
Wow.
I'm going to start working on the script.
On that mountain.
You'll have to interview me one day.
I don't know whether
Were
I'll
you a fucking Montauk boy or something?
I don't know whether I'll be able to handle that.
Jesus Christ. Did you have to sit on the dildo chair and get mind
Not that I
raped?
remember. Maybe that's one of my repressed memories, who knows. Let's move on, let's end it.
I mean, Ben, thanks for listening to the very Don't Join the Cult, eh?
I mean, Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out, may the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. Thanks for listening. Don't kill your kids.
Seems to be a central theme this week,
I-
doesn't
It
it?
does.
I'm glad you said that, because if you hadn't have said that, I'm sure all the listeners out here would have just be like, right, time to go kill my child. Fucking hell.
It's a common recurring theme this week, is what it is.
Well, yeah, no, me. Stop fucking stealing dogs, especially Rottweilers.
Yeah, they're too friendly to know nowadays.